All right, so Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0, Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2. And we have finally won a match in like maybe like 2 3 weeks now since we have lost one a game. Thank you, Austin. Austin said, glad that Abba got his goal. Definitely, Abba is on the scoring sheet again. Martinelli with a very, very good assist. It was a really good goal as well. I said, impressive Arsenal on a dead rubber game. All eyes on Thursday. Definitely, Thursday is crucial right now. Thursday is the most critical game we have in hand at this point in time. So, all eyes on Thursday. So, it was a fairly good game. I saw areas where we could definitely fix up and we could have done a lot better. But as you guys know, this is football. So, guys, smash the like button. We're going to go straight into it. No more delays. We want to see what these guys have in store for us. But it was a fairly good game, and I think that because nothing really, really was hanging on the line for this game in particular, the reason why we see Arsenal maybe turning up, putting on some form of performance. Big up DG, thank you for joining, bro. Um, this won't be a long one, people. This won't be a long one. I'm trying to run through it as fast as possible. But as I said, it was a fairly good game. One that we could say understandable, just relatively okay. But we started off the game. I was feeling a bit nervous because I was like, we need to put in a performance. We needed to put in a performance in this game in particular because we're looking at Thursday. I see this game as a good game for us to win because this game is going to build some momentum moving into the Europa League game, which is very, very important, which is more so important than anything else right now. Very, very important. So I saw that and I was like, okay, we can move this one through. We can get something out of this one, and we can let this one count. This one is solely about momentum going into the Europa League game. Just strictly that, nothing else. Just only momentum going into the Europa League game. And I can say it is one that we can say we can be okay for it. It's a good game. We see some performances that we can say these guys are definitely roaring to start. Likes of Martinelli. To me, it's a must start Thursday. We saw the likes of Aubameyang today, which is very, very good. We saw the likes of Aubameyang today, and seeing Aubameyang coming out today playing, I felt really, really good about that. Then now putting himself on the score sheet, that is a cause. I would say, okay, that means a lot. That definitely means a lot. It means that we are now moving into the Thursday game with one of our preferred strikers, and that is really, really important. I deem that as very, very important. So, what do you guys think? Fairly good result. Goal from Mohamed El Nini, and El Nini for some reason only can score screamers. El Nini, you will not find El Nini scoring any average goal. El Nini only scores screamers, people. Only score screamers. Let me bring it up on the screen. I've been here for like 3 minutes now, and I still haven't brought it up on the screen as yet. So I'm going to bring it up right now. Okay, so it's up. So the stats are up, people. I'm getting the stats up. Definitely getting stats up. But we can say, as I said, this is momentum. Austin said back to 9th place. Yeah, finally we're out of the mid zone. Back to 9th place. It seems as if for the entirety of this season, we are sitting in 10th, and it doesn't matter what we do, or what we say, or what we try to do, we're always just going back to 10th position. Yes, and Leeds lost, which means that we're now sitting comfortable in 9th. We're comfortable in 9th. We're comfortable in 9th. All in front of us. We have Everton in front of us and those guys. So we're going to have a look into that. Yes, no, definitely been blabbering. Okay, so I'm bringing up the screen. Definitely. So as you guys can see from a statistical aspect of the game, we did play fairly well. We had 19 shots in comparison to their 5. They had 1 shot on target, whilst we had 5 on target. we had 62% of the possession, and they had 38. Total passes 633. We completed double the amount of passes that they did. Passing accuracy 90%. That is very, very high. Very, very good passing accuracy, I would say. They committed 10 fouls. We committed 9. They had 2 yellow. We had 1 yellow, and they had a red card in that as well. Now, one of the things that we really want to look at is the starting lineups. I won't go on to Newcastle starting lineup. I'm going to look at ours. So we start out with the same 4-2-3-1 system with Granit Xhaka at left back. I've seen fans really, really complain about Granit Xhaka at left back. I've also seen fans complain about David Luiz starting today. And I'm like, why would you complain about David Luiz starting when, in fact, we are expecting these guys to get some game time? But definitely, we wouldn't want to throw David Luiz into the Europa League game just like that. Jermaine said, military, big up, thank you, bro. But I think Arsenal performed better when their back is against the wall. I strongly believe we will get through Thursday. I think so as well. I think it was written in the story that this is how it was situated to happen. I'm seeing us winning 1-0, 2-0 coming this Thursday. I'm seeing that. And that is just the word of football. That is just what we're seeing right now. So Hector Bellerin finally get a look in. It wasn't a bad performance as well. Neither I won't complain. Fairly good performance from David Luiz. Those long ball over the top in the channel to feed it Hector Bellerin moving through. That is where we got the first goal coming from Mohamed El Nini. Gabriel had a stern for performance. Good to see Gabriel back as well. Matt Ryan was looking really good in goal. I'm seeing someone commanding his defense line. Randy Viper said that is why Matt Ryan is our number 1. Yes, he did command the back line very, very well. The defensive structure. Granit Xhaka, to be fair, I thought Granit Xhaka could have at least gotten already in this game. Granit Xhaka going in with those rush tackles. I could have easily saw Granit Xhaka getting a red card today. So we also saw Danny Ceballos in the midfield area. Still Danny Ceballos moving around too often, not holding the midfield area. So I'm still reserved. I still have reservation for Danny Ceballos. Mohamed El Nini had a fairly good game. Fairly good game. Solid game. We have to give it credit. As what Randy Viper said, Leonard gets 0 to 10 and Matt Ryan gets 10 out of 10. El Nini was good. Yes, El Nini, he had a good game. Still having the back pass and the sideway passing. I think El Nini is the type of player that plays when we are winning the game, so we can dominate possession. Odegaard, a fairly quiet game from Odegaard. He kept it moving, but it was a relatively quiet game from Odegaard. Willian, I didn't see Willian do much. Honestly, I can't be fair. Willian didn't do much. He didn't provide anything. He didn't create any action. But definitely in this game, my man of the match has to go for Gabriel Martinelli. Solid performance from Martinelli. Looks so dangerous, so hungry, determined when he has the ball. Each time Gabriel Martin has the ball, he's so direct, going down that flank, having the right back and toast. And then up front now, providing the assist, Gabriel Martinelli, providing the assist for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang back on the score sheet. Hopefully this is confidence moving into the Europa League. Now, as I said before, prior to, we have a striker. We're going into the Europa League with a striker. That is really good, people. There's no other way you can look into that. That is very good. But as we said, at the beginning of the game, everyone was complaining about the starting lineup. Big up and Adrian Williams. Finally, we win a game. Yeah, we finally win a game, bro. We have won a game in like about 2 weeks. It's like about 2 weeks we haven't won a game. Honestly, I'm being honest. We haven't won a game in about 2 weeks, people. Subs came on. Thomas Partey came on. Didn't do much because he came on a bit late in the game. Callum Chambers came on and performed well in favor of David Luiz. Did put in a good performance. Nicolas Pepe, looking dangerous as always. Touch, turn, move, creating what he can. And at this point in time, we are, as I said, 9 positions. So we're gonna have a look on the table. Let's have a look on the table and see where we stand. Inter just crowned the Serie A champions. So Juventus has lost the title in such a long time. Juventus hasn't lost the Serie A title in so long. They haven't lost the Serie A title in so long. Jermaine said, "Military, the Europa League is Arsenal, so let Man United continue to hype up." I'm seeing so much Manchester United hyping up the Europa League, their self about winning the Europa League, but yet still, yes, we know that they practically are through to the final. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer haven't beaten Mikel Arteta. Yeah, I can't remember Ole Gunnar Solskjaer winning beating Arsenal since he has been in the job. He was the one who allowed us to break the long running record. So we played 34 games. We're on 49 points. Everton played 33. If Everton should win their game, they are definitely far out of reach from us. And our next game, I believe, would be Chelsea. I think our next game would be Chelsea, which is going to be very, very difficult. But at this point in time, Aston Villa are 33 points. I think Aston Villa are likely to pass. So definitely, it is just mandatory that in this season, we are going to be sitting in 10th position coming at the end of the season. And it will not be a good look, people. I can tell you, it won't be a good look. But very much so. Thank you very much, people. I won't go any further. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0, Newcastle 2, Arsenal 0. Arsenal sitting on 9th on the table, and we're finally moved up. But thank you very much, people, for tuning in. Please smash the like button before we go. Lot of respect. And this has been Military Guna TV. And guess what, people? Guess what? I am out.